Today's workout is not for the faint of heart. We are going to be using a bed sheet to do a DIY TRX workout today. Basically, we're going to anchor this bed sheet to the top of a door frame and use it just like a TRX. This is just an option for those of you who are really desperate to get back to your TRX workouts, who are looking for that upper body pull workout that you may not get if you don't have dumbbells or kettlebells. If you do end up setting this up and liking this workout, I think you'll see a lot of benefits. It's excellent for the upper back, great for the arms and shoulders, and your hands and grip work are going to be on fire. Now, you want to find a bed sheet that's not too soft, because we're going to be using our grip strength with this. And then you also want to find one that's not too stretchy. The stretchy part is just going to freak you out. So let me show you the setup. You have your bed sheet, or in my case, I have a duvet cover. I found that a duvet cover works actually really, really well because it's not going to be stretchy, and I trust that it's going to hold up really well because it's double the material. I'm going to take one of the corners, and it doesn't matter if you have a king or a queen or whatever, one of the corners, and I'm just going to make a big knot. So it's going to look like this. And then we are going to sling this over the top of our door. Now, I'm using a big outside door because it's a little bit thicker than my interior doors. And I'm also going to make sure this knot is right in the corner where the hinges are, because that's going to provide maximum support. Let's see if I can make this look good on camera. Okay, and then go ahead and just slam it shut. Okay, now walk your sheet back. Make sure that you have enough sheet to grip in your hand. We're going to be using this like a TRX, so you want your hands to be about shoulder distance apart, but you also want to make sure you have enough to grip here. And then this is the moment of trust. We're going to lean back into that TRX weight. Now, I would definitely recommend wearing shoes for this exercise. Even though we're inside, you want to be able to grip the floor either with your heels or the bottoms of your feet. From here, we want to be in a nice good plank position. So squeeze those glutes so that you don't drop back here. Squeeze the glutes, and then make sure the rib cage is down. We don't want to be overarching the low back. We want to keep the rib cage down, glutes squeezed, nice good plank, and then squeeze those shoulder blades back and down. From here, we're just going to do some TRX or bedsheet rows. So drive those elbows back behind you. That doesn't mean you come to a standing position. This is still incredibly active here. So if you need to walk those feet forward a little bit more, you can adjust from there. Drop yourself back. Make sure the shoulder blades stay down and back. And we're going to row up for 10. Now, what you're probably going to notice right away is if you're used to a TRX, this is going to be hard on your hands. It's going to be hard on your grip. This is great. A new opportunity to work new muscles in your hands. The other thing you're going to notice is that it takes a little bit of confidence and trust to really allow the bed sheet to hold your weight here. And if you're really not feeling comfortable with this, but you want to get this workout in, what I would recommend is simply holding this position here and just working little scap pulls or shoulder blade squeezes, and just getting some mobility work and strengthening those tiny muscles in your upper back. Now, if you're feeling super confident with this, let's try a single arm variation. So in this way, it might be a little bit easier on your hands because you're just going to loop your hand around, make a little knot, and then we're just going to use one arm at a time. This way is going to be a lot harder, so you can cut your reps in half. Try just doing 5 on each side. Another option is doing an overhead tricep press. Now, only try this one if you're feeling comfortable with your bed sheet. You're going to grab your bed sheet from the end and just kind of stack your hands on top of each other. And then we're going to come facing away from the anchor point, again getting into that nice good plank body. Squeeze the glutes, pull the rib cage down, and arms come overhead. Only bring the arms as far overhead as you can keep the low back nice and neutral. So if you come up really high and your low back starts to arch, your butt starts to stick out, adjust that a little bit. Squeeze those glutes, and we're going to bend the elbows forward, allowing the hands to come behind the head, and then press up. This is working these triceps here. We don't want to be just kind of bouncing. We really want to be allowing the tricep muscles to extend those arms all the way up, carrying our body weight with us.